Hey, cuz, let's get to this last question. All right. Put it closer. Let me see if I can get it. One day, Officer Farang spent 4 hours processing passengers from a flight from Brazil at a rate of 16 passengers every 40 minutes. All right, so that's information we need, 16 passengers every 40 minutes. The next day, she spent 4 hours processing passengers at a rate of 18 every 40 minutes. Let me just highlight the 16 passengers every 40 minutes. And the next day is 4 hours. Well, then it was 4 hours that was done the first time. The next day, she spent 4 hours processing passengers at a rate of 18 passengers every 40 minutes. Now, what's the average number of passengers she processed? I'll tell you why I messed up on this one before, but it's on the 2 4-hour periods. Okay, so let's just get this information. I'm gonna put this to the side and let's start. Okay, so now as it says that she is in 4 hours that she sees 16 passengers every 40 minutes. So that means that it will be 16 passengers in 40 minutes. Okay? Now, she's doing this for 4 hours. The 4 hours and the minutes are 2 different times. So we're going to have to make it all in the same time. So what we're going to do is convert the 4 hours into minutes. 4 hours is going to come out to 240 minutes. Why? Because there's 60 minutes in an hour. And since she's doing this for 4 hours, it's going to be 240 minutes. All right. So she sees 60 passengers in 40 minutes. In 4 hours, she's going to be 240 minutes. Okay. So now let's just write this in a proportion style. If she sees 16 passengers in 40 minutes, well, that means now that she's going to see a certain amount, X, of passengers in 240 minutes, right? Now that means, all right, so let's look at it this way. Every 40 minutes is 16 passengers. Another 40 minutes, 16 passengers. Another 40 minutes, 16 passengers. You can cross multiply to find your answer, or you could say, well, 40 goes into 240. That's going to be 6 times. So this 40 minutes is happening 6 times to get to 240 minutes total. Well, if that's happening 6 times, that means she'll be seeing 16 sets of passengers 6 times. So really what you're going to do is 16 times 6. And 16 times 6 is going to be 96. So she sees 96 passengers in 240 minutes or in 4 hours. Okay, that's the amount of passengers she sees in 4 hours. Okay, so 96 passengers in 4 hours. That was day 1. All right. Now let's talk about what happened on day 2. Day 2, she said that it says that she saw 18 passengers every 40 minutes in 4 hours, in the 4 hours time. All right, so now for the next day, again, 4 hours being 240 minutes. So she's seeing 18 passengers in 40 minutes. Okay, again, that means that she's going to see a certain amount in 240 minutes or 4 hours, right? Again, it's going to be over X. You can cross multiply, or again, 40 minutes. That means it's going to happen 6 sets of 40 to get 240 minutes. So multiply by 6. That means 18 multiplied by 6. And if we do 18 multiplied by 6, that's going to come out to 108 passengers. So she'll see 108 passengers on the second day. All right, 108 passengers in 4 hours, and that's in day 2. Now, What it's saying now is, what is the average number? Okay, average is when you add numbers up and divide it by how many numbers you're talking about. What is the average number of passengers she sees in these 2 4-hour periods? What I thought is that they were talking about 2 4 hours, which would mean 2 times 4, which is 8, an 8-hour period. So you would do the amount that you have for the 2 days and divide it by 8. But no. What you're going to do, now is really talking about how many passengers that she's seen, or the average in 2 days. So again, average means you add the 2 up, right? So you would add up the 96 and the 108. 96 plus 108 to tell us how many passengers she saw altogether, which comes out to 204 passengers, right? But that, now they want the average. Average is you take the numbers and you divide it by how many you have. So since we added 2 numbers, we're dividing it by these 2 numbers. So then it's going to be 204 divided by 2, and that means it's going to come out to a total of 102 passengers for the 2 days. Yeah, I know this one was. I think everything else seemed a little bit easy, but I think the question that they asked, the way they worded this question, I'm not too crazy about it. But that's just the way the final answer comes out on it. All right. Any questions? Let me know. Hope this was informative. Hope that I explained it well. And I'll talk to you later. Good luck with everything, cuz. Peace.